Sup guys? So one day I was sitting at home pretty bored, just scrolling through Roblox games trying to find something to play. And on the front page, I see this toilet tower defense simulator that has 70,000 players on it at the moment. And this is crazy for a Roblox game, and during the week, this game was peaking at 150,000 players. And I thought to myself, I could make a tower defense game. So that's exactly what I did. But the tower defense game needs a story. So there's this chef and he makes the perfect piece of toast. And then he gives it to other people to try it and they love it too. So then they try and chase him for the toast. And he sets up turrets to kill the people who are trying to chase him for his toast. I know, it's amazing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do for the tower defense game is going to make a placement system for the towers. So I use something called the run service, which I can use to run the script every frame that just checks wherever your mouse hits and then places the tower there. So I did this basic area, which is the map for now. And whenever you click, it just clones the tower to place it down. But you could kind of place the towers wherever you wanted. So I just had to check that wherever you were placing is a good spot. But there's really nothing to do in the game if there's no enemies. So I made this really simple enemy AI that just moves to a point, and whenever it's done, it moves to the next point until it's gone through all the points. And I mean, just look at how advanced everything looks. All the animations and everything. The tower even points towards the enemy, so I'd say it's pretty good. Just kidding. But I actually fixed that right here. So I added these particle effects using Roblox's particle system. Whenever the towers were shooting at the enemies, basically there's just a beam that comes out of towers that hits the enemy that is shooting at. And I also added another particle effect that showed the amount of money that you got whenever you killed an enemy.
4 to 6 weeks later.
So I kind of forgot about this project for like a month, but let's just forget about that. Anyways, if you look at the bottom of the tower, you can see this little circle around it, and that's just to show you the range of the tower, so then you're not just guessing how far it will shoot. Also, I added this little walking animation for the enemies so that they're not just floating to each point. And I mean, look at it, it's kind of satisfying when there's a lot of enemies walking through. But next I want to add custom enemies so that there's a variety of them in the game. And boom, I just made these basic people that I can put in the game. And I also made it so I can spawn them in waves. So now it's like real people are trying to take your toast. Oh. Also, having this one block be our only tower isn't very good and doesn't give much variety in the game. So I made 6 different towers that you can put down that'll each have different attributes about them. Like one of them is a sniper, but another one has 2 guns so it'll shoot faster. And here they are in the game. The models are really simple, but I think it works for what I'm going for. And next I decided to fix the UI, so I made the bar on the bottom a lot better where you would select the towers. I added these little pictures of the towers so you would know which one is which, and then the amount it cost too. And I just reused the same code that I used in Pogo Simulator to animate the buttons. Oh, and if you don't know about Pogo Simulator, it's this little game I made which you can play on Roblox right now. But anyway, I also added this infographic on the side where you can upgrade it, choose what kind of target you want, and destroy the model. And then you also get some information about the tower. I also coded the upgrade system for the tower since it was pretty simple. Next, I decided to make the map for the game, which was pretty easy because it's a pretty basic map. But I also added this bar at the top that shows you how much health your force field has till the people can get to the bread. And it also shows what wave number you're on. And now the base game is pretty much done, so now all I have to work on is the gameplay. And balancing is one of my least favorite parts of game development, but it's one of the most important things, so I gotta do it. And here's me testing out the game. I actually spent like a few hours testing it and like changing things because it takes forever to play it, test it, and get everything right. Now I can't really do much else to the game, so it's pretty much done now. And it was pretty fun to make. I haven't really used particle effects that much, and there's quite a lot in this game. And this took a lot longer to make than it should have. And I'm sorry for not posting for over a month. I got very busy. But don't worry, there's more videos to come. So if you guys want to play this game, the link will be in the description. And let me know if you guys have any ideas for any future videos or games. I read almost every comment, so please leave one if you have any ideas.